recall the Red Canyon. You'll die. 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 You took everything that I loved. He's gone now, Mother.
Oh my. What could have brought you here? I wonder how you got in here. It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed. Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you. I have not seen the likes of you before. Who are you anyway? I see. Then you must have a name of sorts. Go on. I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names. You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world? Well, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange. It all feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap. It is almost time to begin.
Hey, time to wake up. Were you having that dream again? You've described her to me before. I don't think I've ever met anyone like that. In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. The battlefield is no place for idle thoughts. Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed. Okay, time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom. I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn.
Hopefully. Okay, so I restarted the stream. Hopefully you guys can hear me now. I did change the settings, so I'm not sure if it's working now. I thought, fuck, okay, so the past two streams I haven't been talking, you guys couldn't hear me. But in the recording, you guys could hear me. So, well, now that's all fixed up, I guess we should continue. Okay. Seeing his, like, arm cut through the shield is still bothering me. Okay, with that done. My god, I was monologuing to myself before, so it's kind of awkward as fuck. Okay, whole time I was talking to myself and no one could even hear me. Okay, so now everything's fixed. I've got the chat up on my left, easy to go. So we're gonna like get rid of most of the animation here, so we can get a faster play style, I guess. All right, cool, thanks. Let's see. Combat animations off, off. Battle speed fast. Action skip. No. Everything else is good. Alright, so now I guess we can talk. I'm picking Black Eagles, and I'm gonna pick Black Eagles again, so I can get the second ending for Black Eagles. Sick talk. Now I can stop. Okay, game. Try me, bitch. Sick moves. God damn it, LD. Do I gamble it? I'm sure she'll be fine. Oh, it's playing without sound again. Okay. Okay. I might have to reset the stream. I won't do that just yet. I'll do it after this game. But I am not playing without sound. So there is sound. You just definitely can't hear it. Okay. Oh, okay. I know. I know what it is. Okay. I know how to fix it. Alright, LD. Time to try your luck. Good job. Alright, so when there is a pause in the game, I'll stop the stream, I'll restart it, and I can probably fix the setting for it. Yes, because this is the beginning. Alright. I'll pause it here. Alright, cool. There we go. So that should fix everything. Everything should be fixed here. Assumingly. Continue off from here.
Sothis. Yes, that is it. My name is Sothis. And I am also called the Beginning. But who once called me that? I was not able to recall my name until just now. And just like that, it came to me. How odd. That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name? Phooey! That child just saved your life. And what does that make you? Correct. You understand. You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl. Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened. There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all. Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that? When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end. How rude of you to drag me into this. Now what to do? Of course! I must turn back the hands of time!
Of course.
Yes, I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome.
Why, thank you.
I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time.
True.
Now go! Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
Hey, over here!
Huh?
Damn, LD is smiling a lot.
Hey, did you just...
Yeah, bro, I fucked that guy up.
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students.
Why did you even bother showing
The thieves
up?
are running away. Go after them.
Worthless.
The students seem to be unharmed. And who's this?
Why him?
MVP. Easy.
Captain Gerald? It is you! Goodness, it's been ages! Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man! Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway. Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
I don't think he saw the time travel, but he saw how your character, Byleth, like reacted really quickly and saw it coming. So I think he must have felt kind of suspicious.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois. Just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait, That isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Garreg Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child?
I still want to say he's a stranger to me. I'm not doing it.
Oh, great sense of humor, this one. Clearly cut from the same cloth as the captain. I'd love for you to see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you? What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Saros.
The Knights of Saros. They do seem rather skilled.
And late.
Ah, it seems your presence is required. Get going.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question.
Last time I picked, that is correct, but, you know, it seems kind of boring to do the same choices.
You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker?
No, he's a
Former
stranger.
captain of the Knights of Saros, oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything? You haven't heard of the Knights of Saros? The most famous order of knights in all of Fodlan.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel.
All
Oh,
your
I should
bending-
mention that the three of us are students of the Officers' Academy at Garreg Mach Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat. Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire. I might as well tell you now, I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors.
Deep.
But it seems there's no
Begging.
time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well,
It's still for the Empire.
A wise choice. Though the Empire has fallen from its former glory, the other regions are merely offshoots that pale in comparison.
Correct.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
my, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique. Yes, I thought the same. I am so sleepy once again. I may be sleeping, but
Part 1. White Clouds. Great Tree Moon. 3 houses. The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
Yes, relative.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough.
You saw Byleth, he was checking her out.
There it is. Garrick Mock Monastery.
Rhea's here.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
That's a choice of words. Flow of time.
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now, I've never spoken of this to you before, but many years ago, I was a knight here. I reported to the Archbishop, Lady Rhea. As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place, I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name?
That's strange. He's talking as if he hasn't met the mother, and like Rhea and the mother should be like, you know, associates, you know, because, you know, she's a nun working at the church. So this bit is a bit odd. It's very odd.
A fine name indeed. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy.
Hey, I just realized. I don't want to say much, but like the Empire is basically like, you know, Edelgard's basically like Hitler, and Hubert is a German name, and so both Huberts are gonna be joining the German Empire.
Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but...
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon.
Okay, so Rhea... So this is how the story goes. So Rhea's basically the grandmother. She makes like fake children, and one of those children is your character's mother. So, and she could be also considered like a sibling too, because like she also has her blood in you and shit. It's fucking complicated. She's something, okay?
Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
Nani?
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know. I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you. Of course. Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company. Perhaps you've heard of me? The Middlefront
I picked
Opera
this choice
Company
last
is
round,
beautiful,
but I don't
peerless.
really want to know about
Spare
her being
our colleague the
physician,
needless
so...
chatter, Manuela. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next emperor, king, and sovereign duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say, I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
How did you notify the house leaders when you didn't even know I was going to be the professor? Huh?
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Geralt's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Geralt character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flayn is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the Church, especially if they are frequenting Garreg Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
Fucking easy. Okay, my first task.
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers' Academy, correct? To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me.
Not like I can refuse
May I
it.
ask a favor of you?
Ha! I imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as a professor here. Frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits. Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable. Now you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
Alright, so last game, I don't really talk with everyone. I only talk to people in the Black Eagles. I truly just don't give a shit. Annoying the Black Eagles just are only in the way.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresvelk. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
Yes.
Me? Well, some think I'm a bit distant, arrogant even, but there's little to be done. One day I must rise to become Adrestia's next emperor. What else? Well, it seems to me that we may have similar personalities. Me? Well,
Oh, whoops,
what
okay.
else? Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since I was a child. You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable. For some reason, he thinks of me as a bitter rival and is always trying to challenge me. It's terribly irritating. His house is that of Duke Ire, which produces Adrestia's prime ministers. That family is, perhaps, too pleased with its own status. He's remarkably intelligent, but he only wishes to apply himself to tasks that particularly interest him, and nothing else. He's also fond of, well, napping. If he had any work ethic or sense of duty to speak of, I suppose he would be destined to become an official of the Empire. He's the second son of Count Bergliez. He has no inheritance in his future, which is perhaps why he's always so eager to prove himself. He's overly energetic and rushes headfirst into any battle. If he ends up in your care, be sure to keep a close eye on him. She's Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like a gentle soul. I believe she's shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave, but don't worry, I'll make sure she finds her way to class. Few commoners have joined the Black Eagle House, but Dorothea is an exception. She's a songstress from a famous opera company in the Empire. I'm not entirely sure what brought her to the Officers' Academy. To the west of Foglin is an archipelago called Brigid. Petra is the granddaughter of their king. Brigid is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious.
So easy. So that's basically everyone.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I am the prince. I wonder if you'll... I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about...
That all I have to do is just talk to the 3 house leaders and I'm good to go. This way.
Huh?
Yes.
Yes, Bernie is the one that I married in my last playthrough.
Yeah.
Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression. I guess that means that I'm getting... Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet?
No.
Okay.
Hey. Huh? Hey.
Let's see, so that's everyone here.
Okay.
The only person I might recruit, actually,
What do you think?
could be
Hi. What do you
Maria.
think?
That's because her healing ability is so much more better than
What do you
everyone
think?
else's.
Yeah.
Right, right.
There's Dimitri over there, but
Hey.
talk to everyone in the Black Eagle.
This is the classroom of the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Our house leader is Princess Edelgard. There are many other nobles among our ranks as well.
Who the fuck are you? You're the part of this house, but I never see you guys.
What? I don't talk to strangers.
Bernadetta, this is no stranger. Our house leader owes this person a great debt. Is that not right? I am Ferdinand von Eyre, legitimate son of the Eyre family, the Empire's foremost house. Are you going to join our class? I look forward to getting better acquainted with you.
Greetings.
I am Hubert, a humble servant of Lady Edelgard. I heard you came to the aid of Her Highness. You have my most sincere thanks. This is Petra. She has come all the way from Brigid to study in the Empire. Back on her archipelago, she is actually a princess. In Fodlan terms, she would be called heir to the throne.
Hello, I am called Petra. I am pleased to be meeting with... I am pleased to have met you.
Only danger is a worthy tactic. It works.
Is it true that you saved Edelgard? That's incredible. The name's Caspar, by the way. Pleased to meet you.
Linhard, goodbye.
Sheesh,
Every
Linhard.
time.
How'd you get into the academy with those manners? So, are you a student here too? Maybe we'll be in the same class.
Hello. Well, aren't you just lovely? Is this your first time in the monastery? Shall I show you around? Oh, my name is Dorothea. Before I joined the academy, I was a member of an opera company in the Empire. You should hear me sing sometime.
Wearing a hat indoors is incredibly rude.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello. Please accept my... I am
I
Demeter
know,
of Delightful...
Dimitri.
I hear you're investigating the different...
I
No.
appreciate your effort.
Cool.
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
Now, this should be a funny Easter egg. Like, if you took too long to decide which house you want to be in, It'd be funny if like one of them just interjects and just takes two of the houses and you're forced into a house. That would be pretty nice. But you have to like AFK for like 40 minutes or something for it to trigger. But
So
yes,
you have chosen the Black Eagles led by Edelgard, correct?
that is correct.
Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
That's bullshit. You know you're about to interrupt. You see like a whole like gathering here, and you like just call out your brother, you know, while in the middle of talking. It's horseshit.
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Sedith's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the three houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Wait, so our new professor is you? I didn't see that one coming.
Easy, Caspar. Aren't you being a bit rude?
You're like wearing a hat
it's a
indoors.
waste of time to
Is it
expect
rude?
politeness from him. It will be a pleasure learning from you, Professor. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to take a nap.
Damn, that's so
Don't
heartless.
look at me like that! Oh, and please don't talk to me too much either.
I'm sorry for the chaos you've walked into.
I hear we are rather close in age, Professor. I hope you do not mind if we treat you like one of us. In our class, we try to treat each other as equals, despite any differences in age or status. Personally, I would love to include you in that inner circle.
You say like, you know how age differences in your class. That's because everyone in your class is the same age and you didn't have a professor. So it's kind of horseshit.
You have a gut, Professor. I will take great joy from your teachings.
Petra, I believe you mean to say that our professor has guts. That's a bit different from having a gut. You can't go around saying someone so slim and attractive has a gut.
Oh, please take my apologies. I have not yet mastered this language.
Professor, I want you to know that it's perfectly acceptable for you to treat me as you do the others. I may be the Imperial Princess, but here at the Academy, I'm just another student.
So this is my new game plus. Yes, you can pick another house. I decided not to because I wanted to do a second, the second ending for Black Eagles.
That said, know that I have high expectations of you, and high hopes. But I'm certain you can lead the Black Eagle House to greatness.
Sure. Now let's break the ice with a training session. I want to see our new teacher in action.
Why will the ice be broken? Is this a custom I have missed in my studies?
Not real ice, just the ice of, well, it just means let's get to know each other.
I don't want to train. Let's stay in the classroom and learn from a book.
Let's all calm down and have a nice cup of tea, how about? Doesn't that sound lovely, Professor?
I know we all agree to treat each other as equals, but there is a limit to what I can tolerate. The esteemed Black Eagle House requires order.
Looks like your first job will be to quiet down this racket. I don't envy you.
Me neither.
They're not normally this rowdy. I do hope you can manage, Professor.
What the fuck? I didn't realize the loading screen thing was following my controller the whole time. So you're not using the stick, you actually just move your controller left to right and it'll move with it. What the fuck? I remember with the wide controllers, you can just press left to right and it'll follow it. So I was wondering why that wasn't the case with the Switch controllers. All you had to do was like wave your arm around and it'll follow it. That's pretty funny.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. Promise. You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything, absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear? This will take a while. Crests are a fascinating topic, but before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate. They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now. I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are passed down through the blood. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all.
I don't plan to level most of my male units besides like Linhardt, just because he's the healer, and healers don't get much XP anyway. Caspar and Bernd are probably just going to be benched anyway. Because I'm doing the second ending, Hubert and LD will be fine to keep to level. I didn't do that on my first playthrough and I kind of fucked myself. So that's why I have that, how to level your units post time skip, and that really helps. So yeah, this time I won't screw myself over. Hopefully. I don't plan to recruit many people. I don't plan to recruit anyone, actually. I only plan to recruit only one, which is Maria. And just because she's such a better healer. Other than that, because they're not part of the Empire, they deserve to be burned and perish. I'm kidding, but that's what I plan to do.
Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away. Now then, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here. What is this? A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected? To think there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How
I think
thrilling.
I might get Hilda as well.
Pardon my unrestrained
I say the
jubilation.
waifus should be
I have
allowed
much
to live,
consider.
but
You
we'll
may
see.
leave now. I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done. What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps... What in the world? Oh, I see. It may be connected to that, but to a greater degree than usual.
With each moon, professors of the Officers' Academy receive a schedule for the month ahead. It notes the days on which events and missions will take place that month. Pay careful attention to your schedule so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month and when.
That sucks. So let's see. What's that? I don't even know that. I don't do anything else except explore, so we'll do that. Couldn't you just get Hilda just by getting Charm and Axe? But it does look like she is limited to something. I think Ingrid is limited as well. I am not sure. Well, that is good to know. Because I didn't really try to recruit anyone last game. So I have no idea who can be recruited and who can't be recruited. That was in the journal. I never actually clicked on it last game, so... Sweet. Wow, I never used any of this. I don't need to buy any supports. Skill level though. Okay, so if I decided to get some magic and some writing, I can get Mari pretty easily. Ah, is it because I never leveled it ever, and that's why it's like, yeah, nah. Yes, because I definitely Okay, that's okay. So I actually have to fucking level magic for once in my life properly. I have no idea what the fuck these are. I've never used any of these. The Empire. Should be a thing. All students should always wear their war attire around school. We're real Nazis now. But what's the limitation of why can't you get Hilda? Does she just despise the Black Eagle or some shit? Racist. I think I'll go for not that high, because I'll level up my professor level pretty easily on its own. C+. Support levels, yeah. Skill level. I still want to get my sword to be like fat as fuck so I could just carry. I might actually just do that. I wasted all my points. No judge. Maybe she's a Jew, that's why. Alright. Can't do it.
These are the students' quarters. To better help you supervise them, you also have a room here. Your room is here at the end. Commoner students also reside on the first floor, while the second is primarily for students of noble birth. As a rule, we try to avoid discrimination based on social status here.
They look like Star Wars
The nobility
units.
can be quite insistent when it comes to matters of propriety. Speaking of, it would be best for you to avoid improper conduct. I expect you to set a good example for the students.
Some believe the dignity of the Empire rests on the results of the mock battle. That's an overstatement, of course. Still, we must do our best to prevail. You should take the time to learn each student's abilities. Perhaps some extra lessons and training sessions are in order? You look as if you have no idea what's going on here. I know my way around, so I'm happy to help you find your footing.
I don't need any of that anymore.
Dimitri and
shit.
Claude are the leaders of the other two houses. Do not underestimate them. When we take the field, it would be best not to engage the both of them at once.
People does look very dashing. Like, look at that shit. That's some real cosplay shit.
Listen to this. Wow, Yuritsa sure seems strong. I kind of thought he was going to be the new professor assigned to our class. After that teacher ran away during our outdoor training, I figured Yuritsa was a natural replacement. I was surprised when you were suddenly appointed professor instead. I don't think I could hold my own against Yuritsa in battle. I could probably take you, though.
Okay, kid.
You really think so? With enough training, I'm sure I'll beat you someday.
Someday? You say you could just take me now, alright? You just backed out of that one easily.
I care nothing of friendship. If you have no business here, leave.
I can
Professor!
set my online thing there, but it seems...
Listen. Let me tell you the provenance of our class name. The eagle. That refers to the twin-headed eagle on the Adrestian Empire's coat of arms. And black is the traditional color of the Empire's armor. Hence, black eagles.
Okay, dude. Very straightforward.
Hello. Hi, Professor. How are you doing? If you're not busy, would you like to join me on a little trip into town? If I'm
That'll
cooped up in
bite.
this dusty old monastery for too long, it drives me absolutely crazy. Right.
That's Mercedes, Ingrid. I don't really need any of them. I can't really recruit anyone now because I have absolutely no stats on anything except for my sword. Oh, true. Oops, that's not how you do it. Inventory abilities. Sick. Fucking massive cunt.
Professor, I hope you know I am having great abilities for reading and writing. With sadness, I still have struggles with speaking. If my ways of speech are causing a burden, I hope you will have forgiveness.
Tweezy.
Hello there, Professor. Well, I call you that, but I am afraid I am not a student here myself. Should the opportunity arise, I would love to become a student and begin my studies in earnest. The monastery is kind enough to provide a sanctuary for my brother and I. He's the only family I have. Might you help me with a favor?
She loves fish.
Yes.
Don't care. Not yet. It expects you to come from the other side.
The Great Tree Moon is the best time of the year for naps. I could just forget all about my assignment. Yeah.
Anyway.
Ash. Garden, I don't give a shit about. Ash.
Let's see. I'm a little busy. If you're looking for the greenhouse, it's right there. See it? Looks like a greenhouse. That's it.
What a rude little shit.
No. Goddess. Goddess, I pray to thee. Please protect us.
So I need to buff up my magic and writing skills to recruit her. There's fish. There's some fish. Let's go. Who even likes that kid? What? Oh. What do you mean fishing hasn't been unlocked? I just played fishing.
You have helped me so much.
She loves her fish.
Greetings.
That's locked off. What else haven't I gone to yet? Ah, everyone's here, jeez. I can't teleport there yet.
I don't like to come out unless I really have to. Hope you're okay with that, Professor.
She is the most useless with the costume change because you won't even be able to see her half the time. I am not talking to you because you will not shut up.
Well, there's Dorothea, Hilda, and Mercedes. Lady Rhea's quite the beauty too. And I must admit, I've even checked out Professor Manuela once or twice. You know, Professor, I think I'm going to like it at the Officers Academy. There are beautiful girls as far as the eye can see.
This is like majority of every male player who's playing Fire Emblem.
Professor, I've got a small favor to ask.
No.
So Bernie and Tweezy.
Oh, I love this meal. How did you know?
Ooh, this is my favorite. You've got great taste.
Get your arms off the table. That's so rude, you know? Who's your teacher? Jeebish.
Nice. I knew I could count on you.
Let's see. Everything, right? Oh, there's still one more quest over there. Can I cut through here? Yes, I can.
Hey, Teach. I hear there's gonna be a mock battle between the houses. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit concerned about facing an elite mercenary like you. Maybe take it easy on us. What do you say?
Yeah, nah.
Oh, Professor, have you adjusted to life at the academy yet?
Me? I'm still not used to it. I'm not one for all this studying and training.
As soon as I zoom out, there's so much more.
Okay.
So,
Through this quest.
Yes. I heard about the upcoming mock battle.
Oh, I don't want to
you
talk
to know,
to you.
Professor, that I do not intend to lose. I hereby declare my intention to prevail at... Goodness, listen to me. The thrill of competition has carried me away. I won't speak so formally of a class assignment in the future.
How about we like throw down $50 and if I win, you give me $50.
Let me know when you are hungry.
And if
I
I
will
lose,
make you a quality meal as thanks for your
you
service
give
to
me
His
$50.
Highness. I have a request.
Oh yeah, we got his seed.
Oh?
If you catch my drift.
Wow.
Maybe.
My thanks.
Anyway.
Cool beans. No. That's pretty homo.
It's finally time for the mock battle.
Top that one.
This is my chance to measure your worth as an instructor. Do you think you can rise to the challenge?
Leave it to
So
me.
confident. This will be interesting.
Damn
Each of
right.
us has undergone strict training. We're prepared for anything that comes our way. That means there's no need to hold back. Show us what you're capable of.
Hey there. Did we miss our invite to this strategy meeting? No, no worries. We'll just join in now.
Simply tell me your weaknesses and you're welcome to stay. But is there enough time to cover them all?
Ah, so you can't win unless you know my weakness. Poor princess. You really should believe in yourself more.
I spare no effort when pursuing victory. As a master of schemes, I should think you would understand.
Schemes? Me? I have no idea what you're talking about. I plan to fight fair and square as ever.
Hearing the words fair and square from Claude can only be a bad omen.
Your Highnesses haven't known me for very long, but you already have me figured out, don't you?
No need to poke fun. I will fight with honor. That said, I will fight to win.
Yes, and the same is true of us. Right, Professor?
If that is how you feel, then I will not hold back.
Oh, how precious. Looks like you and the students have become fast friends.
While I am pleased that you are taking the initiative to acquaint yourself with the students, I'm afraid it's about time for the faculty strategy meeting.
Ah, how time flies. In that case, I'll see you later.
Edelgard. Professor?
And your hand's not
Be
even on
careful
your
up
hip,
there.
Claude. What is that? Faculty meeting. Wee! Okay, nothing happens when I swing it up, but if I press B, it will jump. Units. Get the control and then take the money. And we're good to go. Much. Save. And let's fight.
The mock battle is finally here. Will you lead us to victory?
I'm sure you already understand, but the house that defeats the other two is declared the winner. Incidentally, I'll be overseeing this mock battle, so listen well if you want to win.
Stay focused.
Easy baits. Easy baits.
I will prevail.
As you wish.
Oh no.
That's my cue.
None of your shallow tactics are required, Claude. Ignatz and I will dismantle the opposition.
Me? But I'm not ready.
Are you making light of our new professor? If you drop your guard, you're gonna get hurt.
Ash, can you move to the front lines? I want to lure the enemy this way.
Got it, Your Highness. Leave it to me.
Once you finish preparing, make your move.
I honestly forgot that's what Ash
keep
looks
our
like.
enemy occupied
It
until
looks
then.
kind of off to me.
I'm on it.
And that's because I don't recognize any of the
We'll try our
students
best.
outside of Black Eagles, and it's kind of weird because I did play majority of the stuff outside of post time skip, so everything looks weird to me. Is there any way I can get?
I've lost? Oh, unthinkable.
I've mastered this art.
Very close. That way Bernie and Hubert can get a good bond. I like their interactions. Bitch. Thea. And you just go YOLO.
Well done, Teach. I may have to take this seriously after all.
I've lost. The new professor is quite a commander.
I didn't do shit, you just killed yourself.
So strong. Have to do better next time.
Are you really gonna fight two houses at once? An impressive display of confidence.
This is a good opportunity for us. Let's forge ahead.
Go, bitch. Oh, god damn.
Think this through.
Apologies, Your Highness. I can go no further.
Oh, that was probably a mistake. She might die.
Dimitri, it's time. We can finally settle the question of who's stronger.
Very well. I accept your challenge. With you as my opponent, I won't hold anything back.
I would expect no less. I must get stronger.
I get shot. This was that's a super treatable boss. Yeah.
This is as far as I can go.
A fine display.
They try hard against the students.
You're a tough opponent, but I refuse to yield. Do not fool yourself into believing I will hold back.
Predictable.
I can dodge that. Okay.
Unexpected.
Let's go, LD. Smash is so unnecessary, but for the Empire.
My training was insufficient. I am so sorry, everyone. The rest is up to you.
I forgot I still have to fight the fucking teachers. I'm sure I'll be safe.
Think this through.
Ellie will die.
Coming up with brilliant schemes I can handle, no problem, but I'm not much for fighting. Go easy on me. You know that was a joke, right? Jeez, not so much as a smile.
Wow, bitch.
Watch and learn. It seems I've exhausted this topic.
Look at that, a real-life princess. I'll have to be careful not to scar that little face of yours.
Careful, Claude. I'll win no matter what, but you're only making things harder for yourself.
Losing hasn't even crossed your mind, has it? Ooh, this will be a bit of a shock then.
To shock was your intention to begin with, was it not?
Holy fuck!
One step at a time.
All that shit talking, he gets wrecked.
Ugh, I hate losing. I guess I'll just have to settle for cheering the others on.
know what? Get that bond up.
Ouch! Was that really necessary?
Yeah. You're a Jew. We don't take kindly here in the Black Eagles.
I still have a long way to go.
Bitch.
Well done. I nearly wound up a patient in my own infirmary.
So, you've made it past Manuela, eh? I see now I must focus and then make my move.
I can move, bro. Hubert out of battle. Tourney's there. She's gonna die. I believe you will be jack shit damage because that's how it is. Oh, she dead.
To be left behind. Unacceptable.
I fucked that up. I looked at the aggro lines and I'm like, oh, he's attacking me. Oh, never mind. Fuck that up. God damn it. Alright, so we can just like skip past that. I got every dialogue I needed. Somewhat, yes I am. Okay.
I'm sure you incident. Stay focused.
Let's speed through this.
I will prevail.
As you wish.
Oh no. That's my cue.
Let's go.
Number.
I've met.
I think I'll get the XP because okay, if I just use the combat.
So strong. Have to do.
Maybe I should attack the Dorothea first. Let's chill. This, Hubert's next to Bernie, gonna shoot it. be smart to use ranged.
Apologies, Your Highness.
Think this through.
Why you attack me for?
This is...
Still unstoppable.
My training was since.
Look at that, a real-life princess.
That bitch, you got die.
Predictable.
We must all.
I will prevail. One.
Damn, that run was earlier was way better because I got it to level 5. Okay, that's too close. He has nothing to fight. Okay, I don't know why I should.
Not... Ugh, I hate losing.
Skip. Not bad. Okay.
Think
so
this through.
that's not close enough to Hanneman, so it's good enough.
Ouch! Was that really necessary?
You did.
Watch and learn.
No, you cannot complete. You can't turn the file. You just played up.
It seems I've exhausted this topic.
The game on. So you just have to start a new game, and that's basically it. I should have moved Hubert up.
So,
that's a range. Yeah, that's a range. Come here, bitch. He stings. Okay, so smart move is to fly here first. Oh, easy. Okay, go.
my goodness. The leadership of someone with actual battle experience is, well, I was as good as useless.
You fucked him out last game, don't worry.
All right, that's that. The winner of this mock battle is the Black Eagle House.
Even though it was just a mock battle, we defeated both houses masterfully. Take pride in this victory, everyone.
Because your last game file will set you just before your S support if you have any, and it ends off there, and that's it.
Excellent work today, Professor. Though our victory should come as no surprise.
I should probably do that. Okay. It was easy.
Yes, it was. Further proof that you're well qualified to guide the Black Eagles.
Hell yeah.
That was impressing, Professor. I mean, impressive. We gained a victory because of your great leadership.
We certainly did. We all tried our best, of course, but we couldn't have won without you.
I was curious what it would look like if you did not hold back, and you did not disappoint.
I dare say we owe our victory to Lady Edelgard.
How so? For that battle, she was only a soldier following our professor's command. Sure, she was an incredibly powerful soldier.
Don't worry about it too much, Linhardt. All that matters is that we won.
I'm all done with being on the battlefield, okay? I'd rather stay back than pursue victory out there.
You were all as ridiculous as always. We only managed to win because we worked together. Was it something I said? Is it so odd, me talking about togetherness? If so, that perception must change. In fact, I'm canceling the festivities so we can discuss this topic further. I'm kidding, of course. Come on, everyone. We've earned this celebration.
Your work with the students was remarkable. I can see Gerald trained you well. I do hope you were able to use the occasion to bond with the students. I'm so happy to hear it. Nothing would please me more than if you used this coming year to grow closer still.
Of course, the mock battle was mere practice. The real fight is the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, which will take place during the Wyvern Moon. You are expected to properly train your students so as not to humiliate the Academy during the long-held tradition that is the coming battle.
As for today, I have called you here to tell you of your mission for the month ahead. Your class is to dispose of some bandits causing trouble nearby.
Those affiliated with Garrigmach Monastery have a moral obligation to help those in need, regardless of social standing. Students are no exception. Each month before the newly birthed moon departs, each house of students must complete their assigned mission. You shall work to complete the task at hand alongside your students and report back to the Archbishop before the deadline. Understood? I will soon provide you with the necessary details for your first mission. If I told you now, I expect you would only forget, and I despise repeating myself.
What a dickhead.
I can sense something special within your heart. I have high hopes for you.
Ah, my heart. See what she did there? Yeah?
Bandits, they say. Do you recall when we first met? You shall not fall so shamelessly again, correct? Have you no words for me? Do not tell me that you are shocked to hear from me. You ought to know that I am always with you now. To hear my voice should not come as a shock.
What is this nonsense? All I was told was to kill as many noble pipsqueaks as possible. No one said anything about the Knights of Dan Saros being on our trail.
You have proven yourself worthless, distracted by something so trivial. I had hoped you would achieve your goal despite the setback. But now a child of the Knight's former captain is in play. How interesting.
Hey, this isn't what I agreed to!
Hiring a mercenary as a professor. What was that woman thinking?
Are you listening to me? How do we finish this?
You die.
What?
You die.
Underestimating the Knights was an amateur mistake. One you will pay for. The road to eternal torment awaits you all. Now I must locate your replacements.
Wait! Get back here! Damn you!
You die.
Part 1. White Clouds. Harpstring Moon. Familiar scenery. In honor of the saints whose births or deaths took place under this moon, the people perform music once beloved by those divine beings. Whether by harp, by flute, or voice alone, joyous melodies are shared between farmers as they sow their seeds across the vast plains of Tailteen and Gronder.
As you have already been notified, your mission is to subdue some bandits. Our students have been learning about combat through study, but this is a precious opportunity to provide them with practical experience. The Knights will support your mission, and are prepared to offer their assistance if necessary. In short, this is no mock battle. You must be prepared for anything. You will receive a message from the Knights when it is time to depart. Until then, use your time wisely.
The last time we fought bandits, you saved me. Maybe I can return the favor this time.
Ooh.
The Knights are well aware of our enemy's strength. We can count on them to keep the battlefield under control for us. It seems unlikely that we would lose. Still, let's do all we can to prepare.
You seem well. Are you adjusting to life at the monastery? Oh, I didn't expect that answer. When we were mercenaries, I handled everything. Outside of battle, you didn't have much contact with people, did you? I thought being thrown into a swarm of noble brats to teach would be a bit much for you. But I guess I had nothing to worry about. By the way, I heard about those bandits. Your first assignment is to take them out, right? That's fairly routine for you by now, but don't forget it's the first real taste of battle for those brats. It'll be tougher to sleep at night if you let one of your little pupils die. So stay vigilant and lead them well. I wish I could offer you my support, but Lady Rhea won't allow it. For now, I'll try to figure out what she wants from you. I don't mind you settling into your life here, but don't let your guard down. Ever.
Bro, I got time travel. What do I have to worry about? Easy. This one's for Chris.
Thank you.
Guess we should explore, because we can't do anything else. Oh, more points.
Professor, hey, do you know how old Captain Gerald is?
That's enough, Leone. If I don't know, how could my child know?
It's not normal to forget your own age, you know. It's kind of worrisome, actually.
By the time you're forgetting your own age, you're past the point of caring.
I guess if you put it that way, you've got a point.
I have a request.
Yeah, Blue Lions.
Hey there.
Perhaps. For some students, this will be their first time stepping onto a real battlefield. It's important that they're mentally prepared. As for me, do I look green to you? Is there anything else you wish to ask me about? Regarding spending your time at the monastery? Or battles?
I fully accept the necessity of real battle from time to time, but it is still a surprise to be tasked with punishing bandits without warning. It is a rather different sort of mission. It makes me wonder what the Archbishop is planning.
True. I can go to the training grounds. Are you serious? I have to actually travel there. You think when New Game Plus, you could just type, you know, fast travel everywhere? You would think.
Hey there, Professor. You here to check in on my training? Oh, that reminds me. I found this small cloth. It's kind of weird. Not really sure what it is, but it works great for wiping up sweat.
Oh, yuck. Okay, that's definitely Dorothea's. I never found it last time, so now we know where it is. That's because I never went to the training ground.
Hello.
Oh, Professor. Hello. I was just looking for my... Well, it's like a pale blue cloth. Have you seen it? Okay.
I'll just go back to Casper now. Yeah, I'll do it because he has his other speech bubble.
Professor. Hey there, Professor. You here to check in on my training? Oh, that reminds me. I found this small cloth. It's kind of weird. Not really sure what it is, but it works great for wiping up sweat. Hey there, Professor. Oh, that reminds... Not really...
Let's have to talk to this guy as well.
The next assignment is to drive out bandits? Sounds like some training is in order. Tell me something, Professor. When it comes to a one-on-one battle, which is better, strength or skill? I knew it! When it's all said and done, muscle always comes out on top.
Sure.
Professor.
So...
What is it? I'm not doing anything. I'm not bothering anybody. Am I?
Last time I did the cake thing, she was not happy with me.
Professor. Hello. I was just looking for...
What the fuck do I do about that? Is it in the... No. Okay.
What the...
If she is here, I could probably recruit her. She's a very straightforward... Oh wait, never mind. I forgot, you have to be like at a certain level.
Professor.
Hey there.
I've talked to those two already.
Okay.
Bridget has much more warmth than Fodlan. Even spring here has coolness. And you, Professor? Which do you find is worst? Too hot or too cold weather? I have agreeance. In Bridget, I am able to be wearing much lighter clothes.
You're right. Too hot. They should talk shit about you wearing too much armor. This also gives them a plus, but gives him a plus. I'm not happy with it though. Fuck you, tacos. You'll be eating with your boss.
All I look for in a meal is a full stomach. You seem to be after something more than that, Lady Edelgard.
True. I feel that sharing a table with people you're close to is a precious opportunity that should never be taken for granted.
Would you kindly do something for me?
That's some tea. Okay.
Hello. If you'll excuse me.
Can't recruit you yet. I don't have any magic.
Oh, Professor. Hello. Excuse me. I have to go.
Magic and writing. Two things that I'd never done.
Have we met? No. Sorry. You remind me of someone I know.
So, greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Are you settled in here at the monastery yet? Make sure to have a good look around. There's much to see. Like fish. You do know about the pond behind the dining hall, right? You can fish there. Give it a try.
This is obviously not open to the public. Jeeves. No need for a knight to be there. That guy just walked through the other guy.
You there.
You look bored. Care to duel? What? I just wanted to spar.
Oh, okay. So we're not doing.
Hello there. Oh, Professor! How are you today? I'm just heading out for a mission. I'll be seeing you. I don't need luck. This will be a piece of cake. I'll be back before you know it.
Okay. Okay, so you actually left.
A moment, please.
I'm bored. Maybe I should go into town. But that would be such a hassle. Oh, hi, Professor. I'm rather busy right now, so do make it quick. Ah, you can tell? I suppose being a professor has taught you how to ferret out time wasters.
Jupe.
I was thinking, what about...
Hello.
Let's see.
Really?
Do you know of the Iyer family? We have long held the position of Prime Minister in the Empire. The Empire's power lies with 6 noble families, my family foremost among them. The full explanation may be time-consuming. I can give you a moment to get ready, if you would like to take notes.
I'm good.
All right.
Oh, fuck.
I will list the 6 great noble families. There's Caspar's father.
No, fuck that. You would assume no would be at the bottom.
Well, here's an idea. I have a favor to ask.
The cathedral is nice and quiet. It's so relaxing. Oh, Professor, did you come to pray to the goddess? Me too. Shall we pray together?
I'm good.
There's something else. So,
I don't like you.
Inside the cathedral, there is a chapel dedicated to the 4 saints. Do you know of them? Saint Indec, Saint Macule, Saint Keyhole, and...
Saint Kathleen! Who is your favorite, Professor?
Now that you are a member of the Church, be sure to familiarize yourself with our teachings and traditions. I have something to ask of you.
Statue guy.
there's something else.
Nothing else is back here.
Huh?
Here's an idea.
Really?
Could go upstairs. Oh, sweet. So I didn't have to travel to this area.
Lovely. Swimming through a sea of countless books, tracking down that single sought-after volume, it's absolute bliss. How do the poor fools who spend their days sharpening swords and polishing armor find any joy in life?
Damn. Pretty sure I just have to find that blue item and have to spam those. Okay, I'm good to leave. Now, I could talk to Hannah, but I don't give a shit. And I don't give a crap about that. Alright, it's time to go back here.
My savior, thank you.
I don't have to force us to do this. I know they're gonna be our healers, so it's cool.
I may sound terrible, but you won't notice when everyone else sings too.
I can't sing very loud.
Okay, true. Now where can I go?
Hey, you.
Thanks for your help.
Okay, cool.
Excellent work guiding the students in the mock battle. Taking command like that? Simply splendid. And bearing the unknown crest's power? Yes, I'm talking about you. Your talents are incredible, and Lady Rhea's insight as to your potential is doubly so. You do seem to have a mark of the exceptional about you. I only wish Sethith would follow your example.
Okay, it's another quest here. Is that a quest? No, it's not. Yes, it is.
I was thinking.
Oops.
Okay.
Bridget, Elmira, Dusker, even people from far-off lands gather here at the Academy. Word of advice, Professor. There are those who don't think kindly of such people.
Alright, cool. Now what? Now, this is so time consuming. Like, I don't have to be doing this, but I'm doing it. And this is definitely just going to be cut out in the final playthrough.
Inside the cathedral, there is a chapel to Saint. Now that you are
okay, bro.
Inside
No.
Saint. Now that you. Well done.
Thank you.
You have my thanks.
There's not much you can do the first few days because there's nothing you can spend your free time on. I mean, you can do cooking.
You're a lifesaver.
Let's cook with. Give us some HP.
I never had a chance to cook in Enbar, so my skills are a bit undeveloped. This would go a lot quicker if I could just use an axe or a sword. Of course.
Both simultaneously nod their head. Yes, that looks about right. Yeah, there's nothing else I can spend my time on. On free time. I don't think there's tea time yet, so... Shame. Good fish. Good fish, good fish. Let's go, bitch. Give me a big fish. Let's go. Make it destroyed. They should give you like a fishing level in this game. Okay, enough of that shit. Surely something else can spend my free time. Oh yeah, I could just do this color. Majority of them are too. Let's get the unmotivated people up.
I would be liking that greatly.
I think I like this, but it's been a while, so I'm not sure.
I still feed them? Yes, I can. Seems. Okay, now I can finish that. I was hoping I
Have
could
you not been
give
told
that
what's
cloth.
expected from lectures here? Well, I can tell you how it works based on what I've heard from other professors. I still have.
You boy, you're only going pure bliss.
He's up.
Bernie's pure bow.
Thanks. Thanks for the help.
Petra falls off. Dorothy is strong.
I
didn't have Hubert endgame, so that's why. Like I said, I'm not gonna help the males. They're gonna be completely helpless. Majority of this.
You're
Task. Let's get ourselves some weeders. What Bernie? Okay, why not? I never expected that. Probably might have seen it in my last games, but I never noticed. So Max and heavy armor. Give you heavy armor, let's see what happens.
Question for you.
Such interesting ideas you seem to have, Professor. But tell me this, what would you do if you were given the task of teaching a subject that yourself did not understand?
That was surprisingly reasonable.
Sure.
Professor, I am not understanding where the meaning is here. When and how is this expression used? I fell for it. No, that is what you say when your body is feeling unwell. The expression is, I fell for it. Thank you, Professor. I finally have understanding. Can I ask you about another word?
Allow me
the
to
one that is
explain.
written here. Is something on my face? I am without much time to study. I must use my time with wisdom. Is that really what you are thinking? Or maybe you have curiosity about the mark on my face. You are already knowing that I am from Brigid. This is a mark from Brigid. It is a prayer to the forest spirits, a prayer to be protected. Hunters ask the forest spirits to have safe and bountiful hunting. There are many spirits in Brigid. I have more marks on my arms and back. They are prayers for my family's health and triumph. Are you wanting to see them? That gives me happiness. If there is ever the chance, you will see them. I have much gratitude for you, Professor. You always listen with patience. I can read and understand the language of Foglin, but to speak it, gives me difficulty. I hope I will keep having your support, and I will give you my support too, with my whole heart. I have things that I cannot fail to accomplish. Yes, we will keep walking forward.
Sick.
Let's finish this quickly.
Oh no, this is impossible. Look, Professor, we did great!
Nice job.
Ah, it's clear to me now.
I think I got it. I'm a quick study.
No. That's that over. Gotta make sure I watch the time properly because in a couple of hours I gotta get ready for school. So I'll probably play another hour and a half and then I'll go get ready.
In battle, it's necessary to deploy battalions so that students can experience taking command. I doubt I need to say this to a mercenary like you, but if you have any questions about how to use your soldiers, please don't hesitate to ask.
Okay.
Welcome!
I usually give this to Petra.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
The Brave Sword is useless to me because I'm
Is that the one?
Get it.
Thanks a bunch.
Money's really easy to come by in this game, so it doesn't matter.
Come back soon.
Okay, now... Do we have the cards? Oh, I have my old battalions. True. Useless to me. Save so this doesn't go to waste. Units though. No. I will assign. I'll assign you. But I don't think it will last.
I will prevail.
Stay focused.
Oh no.
As you wish.
Put me in there.
I will get the victory.
Battle.
That's my cue.
Might be too high level for these guys, but who knows?
I guess hard work does pay off.
Sure.
You're weak.
That will be fine.
getting closer. It's a long road yet.
One step before the next step.
I owe you one.
Is that all?
Growth?
Thanks for helping.
I'm not setting a very good example.
And they're swarming.
I am greater now.
I owe you one.
it now?
My understanding has completion. Disappointing, but I will not misplace my heart.
Pretty good. I guess I can do it again. May as well try and farm some XP.
I will prevail.
As you wish. Stay focused.
Put me in there.
Oh no.
I will get the victory.
Battle?
That's my cue.
Predictable.
I must get stronger.
I should use the gambit.
Pretty good, don't you think?
I still have a long way to go. Another skill mastered.
He might go. Although he won't, they can't move for shit, so it's over.
Disappointing, but I will not misplace my heart.
I'm sure you can ask about Mario games, but I don't think I might have to answer for you.
Saw it coming!
Is that all?
Saw it coming!
Watch and learn.
Growth is a part of life.
Thanks for helping.
That's a lot of targets. I'm sure she'll be fine. Sure. That's a lot of targets. My first route was Black Eagles, but with the church ending. So this time I'm going with the Empire ending.
You're weak.
I think I should just run it. The guy would have killed them all. I do would have killed them all.
We have
Okay.
People like me are quick studies.
time to say.
Surely. I have choice but to fight Eddie.
Another step forward.
Greatness awaits me.
I must get stronger.
Easy, easy. Okay. So manually, I don't know what the order's gonna give me.
You're once you have
Seems simple enough.
Professor.
Yeah, basically the same shit, so yes.
Must I? Fine. But I will sing it solemnly.
I may sound terrible, but you won't notice when everyone else sings too.
Look, Professor! We did great!
Pick.
I won't forget all I've learned.
How long will this take?
I'm getting it.
So how the heck am I gonna learn magic and writing? Go to like seminars and stuff. I could do that. Fighter, but fighters are bad for me. Oops. Sure, she could do all fans, but I'm in like 64%. Okay, let's see. Who else can do beginner shit? No one. For now, I'll give myself this.
A new
I am gonna try and force Eddie the thingy. Well, she's got one. Not letting me because I have too low of a C. Oh yeah, I need to be level what? Level 10 for her? Yeah. She may as well try and brush up her skills on this. Sure. Easy for her.
As expected.
Stamina, let's see. No. That is magic for me, so. Element it is.
clear to me now.
I am closing in on expertise.
Thank you so much.
Perfect timing, Professor. I've just received word from the Knights. They've located the bandits.
It seems they have them cornered. They are in Xanadu, the Red Canyon.
I can't wait to get started. I'll strike down those heinous thieves before they know what hit them.
Charge ahead if you must, Caspar. Just do not put the rest of us in danger.
I'm going back. I won't be of any help anyway, and I don't want to get hurt. Don't worry, Byrne. It's just some bandits. We'll have no trouble at all.
Don't get ahead of yourselves. Unfounded optimism isn't a great strategy. Let's just get this over with.
There is nothing to get over. We will work with each other to achieve our mission.
It's time, Professor. Give us our orders and let's move out.
I need to move my ass. My legs are dying on me, and my ass is hurt. Okay. Let's see, what time is it? Okay. Not bad. Kind of looks a little bit dumb, but yeah. Okay, use the other controller. No, I can't.
So, we are taking children into battle, are we? I am not certain I will be able to sleep soundly after beholding something like that. I shall allow you to turn back the hands of time. But no, this power is not infinite.
He's not coming in. Okay, let's see.
Welcome!
I could use a better axe for LD.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Maybe.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Come back.
Save this again, and let's.
So this is the Red Canyon. A ruin of sorts by the look of it. Let's end this quickly. The thieves must have been driven back. Be careful or the cornered mice might bite us.
The Knights chased us all the way here?
Call them
Chief,
mice.
let's get out of here. There's no way we can win against them. Shut your dumb mouth! Where would we go at this point? You can't be a thief if you fear death!
Shut your dumb
Professor, I hear there's a back road to the west. Why don't we split up and attack from both the west and the front? If we advance tactfully, we can attack our enemy from both sides. I leave the rest to you. Regardless, we must cross the bridge first. I will prevail!
Equip this so she can fight both melee.
Stay focused.
As you wish.
Oh no.
Allow me to clean this up for you, Lady Edelgard.
That's my cue.
Probably should have done the support chat between the two. That way they can get more.
So, is making us experience a real battle part of the church's teachings?
I might actually do that. So, what I will do is quit out of the game. Right. And then go back into it and then force the support play. Pretty sure. I didn't have to do it like this, but I'd rather not retreat and then redo it because it won't save what I'd done. And it'll put it back to default. Continue off here. Okay, support. Can I force this? Yes, I can. No! Actually, yeah, can I? I'll just click back, see what happens. Support. Oh. Yeah. Okay, they're not getting extra points out of it. Ah.
So, Professor, I hear I will prevail.
Stay focused.
As you wish.
That's my cue. I've really made this my... So, is making us experience a real battle part of the church's teachings?
Allow me to clean this up for you, Lady Edelgard.
Oh no. I guess hard work does pay off. I don't care if they're stealing. Can I go home?
Battle. Guess I can miss side.
Well done.
Put me in there.
I will get the victory.
This strength will serve Lady Edelgard well.
Thanks so much.
We stole this treasure. It's all ours. There's no way we're gonna give it up to some knights.
Okay, dude. I don't know if these could use axes. A cheap way. Kill it that way.
Another step forward.
Always getting stronger.
LD is basically Hector. Like, how I play her. And that's why I'm making her into an Armored Knight, proceedingly be a Fortress Knight. Well, that's what I did last round. She was pretty strong. But if I picked the right path, I didn't have to like fuck myself.
What did I expect?
You can send her most maps, just not maps that include lots of mages, which isn't a lot of maps. So, majority of the maps, it's fairly easy. But, yeah, you just have to make sure you pick the right path, and you're good to go. Because once you lose your Hector, it's worthless. Absolutely useless. It sucks. Come on, LD, land a hit.
I won't. You'll be repaid.
Super Mega. Do you
require aid?
Regrettable, but there was no other way.
Treasure. Yeah, this is New Games Plus. One more person. Matches overkill.
Any experience is worth having.
I'm sure she'll be fine. Ah, my leg. Damn, she took that hit like a champ. Oh, sweet. Gambit AC. Preferably I'll get Edelgard to finish off them. You get more XP that way. Easy. Well, I'm assuming you do.
Practice does make perfect.
People and beasts are as one. Calm your heart, and do not be worried about this killing.
Petra falls off late game, in my opinion. Bernie, as a sniper, is really strong, and Dorothea is really strong late game. But since I'm doing the LD route, I'm definitely just going to be using Cubit and LD. I'm basically going to use everyone actually. LD rather not. She can take a hit. Just want to see the quote that Linhardt says when he kills someone. Since he's a weak ass white mage, well, it's gonna be really hard for him to pull that off. To be honest, I don't really like the grappler class, and I don't really use Casper much. I don't use any of the male units much, and I don't know, just sexist as hell. But yeah, that made me really weak because I was very selective with the units I was using. That's all my fault. I think I might be a little bit better this playthrough, but now I know what's gonna happen. More chill. That's cool, that's good. You can stay there.
You're weak.
Damn, that's a dodge.
I must get stronger.
LD is basically a god. Make a move and then...
Well done.
Curious to see what happens. Battle peanut damage. Let's see what happens if I attack or Gambit?
Bold strategy.
This way, I can finish him off with and now I can hear what he says.
I think I'm improving. I killed them. What have I done? The blood.
Rip. I made my Dorothea a mage and she carried pretty hard. I always leave the Livian, I don't know, but I always give that to Petra. She does alright with it. But I think Dorothea with the sword is not bad because she has pretty high magic attack. So it really just depends how you feel using it. Because like having sword ranks is basically just how much hit percentage you get. So it's not a bad choice. It's not a bad idea either.
Spoiled little noble! Just die like a good little rich kid!
Do you really think being born a commoner gives you the right to kill? Despicable.
can't be! The mercenary from before? So what, now you're pals with the Knights?
Bro, the fucking Flame
I'll
Emperor
kill
told
you
you.
and your pesky brats! I should have never listened to that idiot. What a mistake.
Bro, that idiot fucking behind you. Kept what you
Such power dwells within?
Thank you for leading us, Professor. Though I suppose there was no way we could lose to a familiar foe. In any case, something about this canyon feels inexplicably strange.
Stupid OP. He will carry.
I wonder why it is that you recall this place. You must be weak of heart. Each time I speak, it scares you so. Although the battle's at an end, do not feel too at ease. Well, anyhow, I am quite fascinated by this place. As far as I can tell, this is your first time here. Here? I dare say it would be impossible to have forgotten such a place as this. I must admit I am unsure. Beyond the name and this strange feeling of familiarity, I can't seem to remember anything about this place. And yet, a great depth of emotions tied to that sense of familiarity. Like joy and sorrow, pain and love, and all things in between.
Oh, you played. Okay.
If I was somehow
I was thinking about doing it at the start of the stream, but I wasn't sure if it had like English, because I'd rather not read
Professor,
runes.
I was wondering where you were. It's about time we headed back to the monastery.
Also, like,
It is
I
time
don't
to
mind the
depart.
English now.
But know that time reveals all things. One day I will
Maybe when
remember
I do
that
my
which I
third
have
playthrough, I'll switch it up.
Oh, by the way, it seems you've earned my gratitude. The thieves who came here are no more. I am not sure myself, yet I am grateful all the same. In any case, you must become accustomed to my voice. If you fall down with shock each time I speak, that just won't do. Oh, you think you're standing strong? Of course you are. It was a jest.
On our way out, I had the chance to observe the Red Canyon. Did you notice anything, Professor?
I did.
Of course.
I'm lying.
I expected as much. The area was covered in ruins, each more curious than the last. They did not match the architectural style of any era or culture within the Empire, or across all of Fodlan for that matter. That can only mean one thing. The Valley civilization must have flourished and fallen in the distant past, long before the Empire was established. Who do you think lived there? It's possible they weren't even human. Perhaps their remnants still influence this world.
Shambhala. Dubstep people.
So you have safely disposed of those bandits. I pray that their souls find salvation. But why did they target the students to begin with? We must further investigate the true cause of all that took place. Until we know more, I ask that you support the students and relieve them of any unnecessary worry.
Easy.
Good. I have high expectations for you. By the way, how was your time in Xanadu? Legend has it, in ancient times, a goddess alighted upon this world in that very canyon. For a goddess from the heavens, Xanadu could only have been a temporary haven.
I mean, Japanese, I would say the Japanese voice acting is pretty good. But the English voice acting here is not too bad. Like, I honestly think it's pretty good. I didn't like it at first, but it grew on me the more I play. And some things are a little bit awkward. So, but what can you do about it? It's like, it's not really our culture to be kind of this RPG-ish. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like, it's very Asian. It's fairly Asian, the way some of the people talk, and so it just doesn't come across right.
Long ago, the divine Seros received a revelation from the goddess, a gift to help guide the lost. The goddess is always watching over Fodlan from her kingdom above. However, in ancient times, the goddess graced this world with her presence and offered salvation to the people here. She is the mother of all life, the arbiter of every soul. I see. During your time here, I pray that you come to devote yourself to the teachings of Seros.
Lady Rhea, I am sorry to interrupt. There is something I must ask about in regard to those bandits.
As you wish. We shall continue our discussion when next we meet.
A goddess? I have no memory of her. But then, I have no memory at all. Oh, how bothersome. It is as though I know, and yet I don't. Perhaps Xanadu was my home back when the goddess walked the land. If so, what does that make me now? A ghost? Are you simple? That's impossible. I am most certainly alive. Of course, we also have the mystery of why I'm here with you. Is it somehow connected? Perhaps some past regret is stopping me from moving on, and now I'm forced to stay with you instead. No, that's not it. I can't believe in such a meaningless existence.
Damn. Alright, I'll probably have another hour in me, and then gotta get ready for school. Well, not hour, maybe half hour. Half hour at best. And then I'm gonna get some food ready.
Part 1. White Clouds. Garland Moon. Mutiny in the Mist. When the warm winds blow from the sea to the south of Adrestia, residents of Fodlan know that the rainy season is upon them. Before the heavy rains take their toll, young women hurry to pick the last of the white roses. The ivory buds are woven into garlands and given as gifts to close friends or potential lovers.
Easy, 5K.
Professor, I have a new mission for your students.
We have received reports that Lord Lonato has rallied troops against the Holy Church of Seros.
Lord Lonato is a minor lord of the kingdom. He's been showing hostility toward the church for some time now.
A vanguard unit from the Knights of Seros is already on its way to his stronghold, Castle Gaspar. Lord Lonato's army is nothing compared to the Knights. It is quite possible the rebellion has already been suppressed.
Even so, I would like for your class to travel with the Knights' rear guard to deal with the aftermath.
War zones are unpredictable. We do not expect you will have cause to battle, but be prepared for the worst.
Excuse me. You sent for me, Lady Rhea?
This is Catherine. She will be leading the Knights whom you will be accompanying.
Nice to meet you. We've heard a lot about you. If you need anything, just ask.
She is one of our bravest knights, and that is no small feat. Only an exceptional few have what it takes to join the Knights of Ceros. This mission should prove useful in demonstrating to the students how foolish it would be to ever turn their blades on the Church.
Nah. Could make him a monk, but like, there's no real reason to. The same thing as making Dorothy a monk. No need for it, but use the passive.
I passed thanks to you, Professor.
I'm playing on hard right now. Hard classic.
I've passed, have I?
I mean, I already made the odd mistake and I died once, but you know, that's me being reckless. The game's not too bad. It's not hard. The game that I finished my first playthrough was on hard classic as well. And so I'm doing hard classic again, but with New Games Plus, it's only going to be more easier. Skill level. I'll level this up. Yes, I can. Reason I can't level up? What about my writing? What's my reason right now? It's over here. There's no need for I can just slowly get there. Idle. Burn. I can definitely make her super carry. I'm bothered to, but there's no need for it. I don't know if I'll commit to the Iron Man challenge. If it's like Bernie or Hubert dies, I'm definitely resetting. If it's anyone else, I don't really give a shit. If it's Dorothea, it's a maybe because she is a strong unit. Eldegarde and Hubert is an instant normal reset. Oh, my character's named Hubert as well, so if it's the Professor Eldegarde that dies, I mean that's normal to reset. Caspar, Linhardt, any of those guys, any of the males that die, I don't give a shit.
Huh? Is someone there? What do you want?
Also, I mean, Divine Pulse is part of the game. I don't know. It's kind of just annoying just to restrict yourself from not doing it. Because if you make a mistake, you make a mistake. I'm not going to sit there and just take the hit because, you know, I'm an idiot. Burn could use it. Linhardt could use it. Skip. Ooh. It's a nice
Oh, I
hairstyle.
love this meal. How did you know?
Ooh, this is my favorite. You've got great taste.
This is my favorite. I am rather happy you went out of your way to pick it, Professor.
I think I like this, but it's been a while, so I'm not sure.
What's up, Pokemaster?
Today's meal was delicious. Linhart keeps bothering me about eating too fast. Says I'm gonna choke or something. Absolutely! I knew you'd see things my way.
And that's the thing, like, I don't talk to everyone outside of the Black Eagles, I just don't care.
Professor, I feel I must speak to you about Kaspar's eating habits. I've never seen the like of it. He inhales entire plates of food in mere seconds.
So if you guys see, like, and you're bothered that I'm not talking to everyone, I'm just not bothered, you know, it's New Games Plus, you know, I've already seen it, so there's no point.
Hence my mentioning it to you. Good luck with him.
What? I desired fresh air. I have a favor to ask.
I'm probably only gonna recruit Maria. That's about it. So I probably just need to boost my magic, and I need to boost my riding skills, and that's it. I don't plan to get anyone else outside of Black Eagles because that's the theme of like this playthrough is death to anyone outside of the Empire. That's it. My first playthrough was to recruit all females, but what's it called? I just didn't bother, so I didn't recruit anyone. And because of Edelgard and Hubert betraying me, I had no units left, and I was stuck with like just whoever was in the Black Eagles, and I was pretty screwed, but I still managed to complete it. Let's go. Screw that up. Looked away from the screen for just a second.
Maybe. Professor.
I was gonna recruit Hilda on a viewer's request, but since I'm in Black Eagles, I can't recruit her, apparently.
Professor, your clothes are a bit dirty. If you don't pay attention to your hygiene, the girls won't like you. I hate when my clothes get dirty. That's one of the many reasons I find it best to train as little as possible.
Right.
It doesn't even give me the option to try and recruit her. So, can't.
What do you require?
Thank you.
In the Battalion Guild, you can find various battalions that aren't affiliated with the Church of Seros. We're allowed to hire them if we so please, so you should familiarize yourself with the guild whenever you have the chance. Naturally, battalions lose endurance as they fight. If you visit the Battalion Guild in the market, you'll be able to replenish their endurance.
Sick.
Professor!
Since we're heading to Castle Gaspar, that means we'll be passing through Magdrid Way. The road is well known for its beautiful surroundings. Depending on the time of year, it can be incredibly foggy, though. When it's like that, you can't enjoy the lovely scenery. Lucky for us, it shouldn't be too foggy while we're there. Not that we'll have time for sightseeing, anyway. What?
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Have you talked with Catherine yet? If the knights are the cream of the crop, she's the cream of the cream. Oh, and that relic of hers. I hear it's nothing short of amazing.
Okay. There's no tournament on. Eldegard and Hubert are over there. Mercedes has a quest for me. Manella and Gerald have a quest for me.
Come to think of it.
Even within the Knights of Seros, Catherine is the strongest. By a large margin from what I've gathered. Why not seek her out as a sparring partner, Professor?
Something about this situation doesn't feel right. Why would a minor lord raise an army against a foe he cannot possibly hope to defeat?
Impressive. Come to think of it. Here to train? You really are as hardworking as they say. Spoken like a true hard worker.
Oh, sweet. Event time.
Well, hello, Professor. You came all the way to my room to... Oh. You've brought the materials from your lecture I slept through. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I mean, there's no point of trying to recruit her because I'm gonna be going against the church. So she's just gonna return back to... Oh yeah, I could just take the sword from her. So I will recruit her.
It's not that I want to miss lectures. Exactly. Drowsiness is my arch nemesis. For some reason, I just can't seem to win against it. Just talking about it makes me sleepy. Oh no, I couldn't possibly. I would certainly injure myself if I tried to train while drowsy. I must compliment you, though. By this point in most conversations, I'm bored senseless. But I'm enjoying this. I wonder why. What is it about you that fascinates me so? You're definitely a strange one. In truth, your very nature is odd. You're definitely not a commoner. But you don't seem like a noble either. You're something else. Or you could be a villain who came here to enact some evil plot. That wouldn't surprise me either. Hey, Professor, will you ever allow me to investigate that crest of yours? It won't hurt a bit, I swear. I'm sure I could find out all sorts of things about your crest. And you. Of course, I'm not as experienced with such research as Professor Hanneman, but I do what I can. Someday, I think I might like to become a Crest Scholar. You never know. Oh, don't trouble yourself. I didn't mean now. I've got a lot of other research I'm working on at the moment. I tend to start a project, get bored, and then leave it be. I might be ready to investigate your crest soon. I'd have to tidy up a bit first. On that note...
That is true. I can recruit her, take
Good
the
night,
sword,
Professor.
and then let her die. I don't think about letting her die, but I did think about taking her sword away from her.
Goodness. My central duty as a noble is to protect the common folk. I abhor those like Lord Lenato, who deliberately shatter the peace. Utterly disgraceful. You have a kind soul, Professor. Now I feel a little sheepish for showing anger and not empathy. I apologize for my impetuousness.
White gloves.
Professor, about this month's assignment, raising an army against the church? Really? Though it looks like we won't be fighting, it's still quite unsettling. My understanding is that it will all be subdued rather quickly.
Let's hope so. It's another bonding support conversation. It took me not too long, but it took me a while to figure out you could do it with the Switch controllers. Because I did it with the plug-in controllers. Because all you had to do was move the thumbsticks. But with this, it was motion. So it was kind of funny to me.
I've heard whispers about Lord Lenato. Why would... Oh, Professor, a ghost mode. I have a favor to ask of you.
Dorothea's.
Well, I had fun today. Of course. You want to see me again, yes?
Of course. I'd love to, Dorothea.
Well, until we meet again. Oh! Hello, Professor. Were you watching that? You look like you have something to say, Professor. Look, I know what I'm doing. My claim as a diva won't last forever, after all. I must look to the future. As a man, you may not feel so rushed about these things, but I know my beauty will eventually fade. You? Really? I never would have guessed. Anyway, I'm not just playing games with these boys. This is for my future. You have no right to object. I very much want to find a good partner here at the Academy. Someone who will take care of me for the rest of my life. I'm glad you understand. Not everyone appreciates the necessity of taking the initiative while you're still in your prime. Or are you just saying that? Anyway, I value your opinion, Professor, but I won't have you interfering with my life plans. Unless you'd like to take care of me into my old age. That'd be something, eh? How about it, Professor?
Okay.
I wasn't... You aren't being serious, are you? I was just teasing. Or did you really just consider spending your whole life with me? If you did, that actually makes me... It makes me happy. I had no idea you might look at me that way. You've gotten awfully quiet. You might even be blushing a bit. Have I embarrassed you? If so, I'm very, very sorry. I should be going anyway. I'll see you later, Professor.
Dorothy is the type of person who will say toodaloo, but doesn't say toodaloo. I could be just memeing.
Say,
that's right.
Over here, talk to flame.
Say, what?
From here. That way I can recruit Maria to help me with the upcoming missions.
Oh, hello, Professor. Was there something you needed? Oh, you like horses? I like them too. They're such kind creatures. Yes. Oh, Professor. Hello. Excuse me, I
have
have
like
to go.
no magic and I have no writing. Let's see. I guess we'll call it a day here. We'll finish the rest of this in maybe same time tomorrow. Not same time, but a few hours earlier than tomorrow. We'll do that, and we'll catch you guys later. Thanks for joining, and thanks for dropping by. Catch you later.